All Chelsea need to do now, just break, capitalise on Milan's mistakes, and there's enough of them.
Sterling knows he's got Reece James over if he waits. He did wait, nice and patient. 3-0. The first meeting between them tonight for 23 years. The last Milan team to visit the bridge included Maldini, Albertini and Shevchenko. They were the champions of Italy then, as they are tonight. Graham Potter won his first league game at the weekend, and tonight he aims to do the same in the Champions League. It was a big night, this one, for Chelsea anyway, Steve, but the fact that Salzburg have put 3 more points on the board in the early kick-off just adds to the tension and adds to the importance, if anything.
Yes, it does. It really hots this group up, doesn't it? And you'd expect Chelsea to come out. They have to start quick. They have to start with a lot of energy. They have to press down the sides on...
Now the first free kick to defend, which is taken by all competitions, stretching back to last season. They come here with confidence. Aubameyang plays it on to Mount, who hits it. Good save, Tatarusanu. First time that he's been involved tonight. Mason Mount's never scored a goal in the group stage of the Champions League, but he struck that well enough.
And Thiago Silva does really well, just steps in front of Giroud. Kovacic, nice quick pass. And as Aubameyang lays it on, he's just behind Mason Mount, isn't he? So he has to take it on first time. Tatarusanu makes a decent enough save down to his left.
Here's the danger man tonight for Chelsea, Steve, Rafael, and now is Rafael Leao, who is looking to breeze away.
He was fortunate, Wesley Fofana, because he trips himself. But again, really quick step over, he's in front.
Battle of the number 21s, Serginho Dest was able to get the cross in against Ben Chilwell. Sterling's gone on the overlap, Wesley Fofana. Taken off him by Olivier Giroud. It's a really good corner taken by Matt.
This is bouncing. Remember against Juve last year, a great atmosphere, didn't they? But it has been quiet tonight.
Benacer had to be careful there, under all kinds of pressure. Mason Mount takes the free kick, and it's headed on and tipped over. Thiago Silva's header And the save for Tatarusanu, straight at him really, but he had to make sure he got the ball behind.
But they want up there, aren't they, Chelsea? Because Fofana goes and just misses it. And Thiago's free right behind him. Fofana and Thiago are free. The last free kick, Fofana comes off his shoulder, so they're very dominant in the penalty area now.
Chelsea corner. It's aimed towards Thiago Silva again. It's another free header for the Chelsea captain. They're simply not picking him up at set pieces. Same corner taker, Ben Chilwell. And again it's Thiago Silva, and he's denied by the goalkeeper again. They're still battling for him. It's in! It's a Chelsea goal. It's the first Chelsea goal for Wesley Fofana. And that's exactly what they needed here on a big night in the Champions League. There's barely a flicker from Graham Potter. But what a big moment that is for young Wesley Fofana, who cost a lot of money from Leicester City. And on a big night, he delivers for Chelsea.
Yeah, brilliant by Chelsea, just more pressure. I think Ben Chilwell must have listened to me. Say him again, put it on Thiago's head. Look, impossible to mark. Tatarusanu just parries it back into the danger area. Yes, there's a scuffle, but as Chelsea bodies diving all over it, want it more than the Milan players. Falls to Fofana and just rolls. Very dominant in the air as he's shown today. Nice play again down that flank. Involving
Sterling and James in the early cross to Mason Mount. That's a vital block. That might well have been heading goalwards for Chelsea.
Yeah, great block by Kalulu. I don't know whether he knows a lot about it.
Here to Sterling, now Aubameyang. In it goes towards Mount, who's in! It's a brilliant finish! The offside flag go up against Chelsea.
Yeah, I think he was right. I think the Aubameyang to Mason Mount pass was offside.
League tomorrow night, the Conference League as well. There's Krunic bringing it forward for AC Milan, who have found... Sterling can pull it back, James lifts it in. James that, combining there with Giroud, but that's straightforward defending for Koulibaly. Plenty of time for Sterling to turn and try and accelerate away from Benacer.
Oh yeah,
he's going to be booked as well here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, because that's about 3 or 4. And again, Sterling was away from him.
So he got away with that.
Yeah.
It was Tomori's protest that got him booked. I'm amazed that Benacer didn't get booked as well. Off goes Rafael Leao, trying to shirt here tonight, Steve, for Chelsea.
Yeah, and you expect Graham Potter to be...
Tomori up against Mount, and he's lost out there, Tomori. Sterling's on the run, he's in behind him for 2 for Chelsea. And in the end, Tomori gets back to clear it away. Just couldn't quite find that extra half a yard to get the shot away, Sterling.
Yeah. It was just, strangely, it was in front of him all the time, wasn't it? It wasn't on his left foot, on his right foot, so he could take the shot on. I think it was put off slightly by Tonali.
Second half. There's Krunic. This is the kind of situation where Milan want to get Rafael Leao into, where he can have a run at the defenders, and he's got away from a couple of them, and he tees up! He gets a lower, and what a miss that is from Krunic. Well, for the first time in the half, right on the stroke of half-time, we see the best of AC Milan as an attacking team.
Wow, and it was a wonderful ball by Sandro Tonali, and then this is what you want him to do. Drive him forward, just power, saved by Arrizabalaga. Good stop, and then it's just fired over the bar. Chilwell may be just done enough just to put him...
Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and that's half-time, and a half-time that reads well for Chelsea. A couple of chances for Mason Mount in the first half with a shot that was tipped away. The only goal scored by Wesley Fofana, who sadly had to go off before half-time. Ismail Benacer, the captain, were forced into one before the break when Wesley Fofana was replaced by Trevor Chalobah. Wesley Fofana scoring the only goal of the first half that was pretty straightforward, Steve, for Chelsea after an opening 10 minutes where AC Milan kept the ball quite well, but in terms of a threat, we saw nothing from the Italian champions until right on the stroke of half-time.
No, they showed a little bit of class, didn't they?
Sterling. And there's another one of those give and goes, and it works again. This time Tonali, though, was back defensively, but that's pretty much all they've had to do tonight. Little give and go, and they're in behind the defence more often than not.
Yeah, and as you mentioned in the first half, it's Tomori over that side of the pitch.
Loftus-Cheek had made the run there, Steve, and just got behind Benacer had the ball been played.
Yeah, he was too quick for Benacer. Go deep.
effort by the Champions League this season. They look a
step above,
way
don't they?
ahead.
Yes, they
AC
do.
Milan, don't they?
They do. Thiago Silva's gone down.
Tonali's gone down after James' challenge. He's going to come back here for a Milan free kick as well.
Yeah, I expect him to go for this, Reece James. He wins the...
James, who quickly wants to get Raheem Sterling on the way. Better of Mount, who's managed to get Chilwell in, and it needed to be a better ball. Sterling and Aubameyang in the middle. Kept alive here by Reece James. That's a better cross! And that's a straightforward finish for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Scored his first Chelsea goal of the weekend against Crystal Palace, and tonight he gets his first Chelsea goal in the Champions League. It's his 16th goal in the competition, and that should do it tonight for Chelsea. A second goal, it gives them daylight, and Graham Potter knows the importance of that one.
Yeah, he hasn't had a great night actually, Aubameyang, in his all-over play, but he gets the goal, and I must admit it was
early. That's good from Mason Mount on the counter-attack, well and truly on. If it goes quickly, well, it did go quickly. It's good defending, in fact, by Kalulu, because the run was being made on the other side by Aubameyang, who just got in behind a little bit as well.
Yeah, it was the right idea. Raheem saw the pass, tried to put him in, didn't he?
To Mount. What a wonderful switch. Look at the space now for Reece James. It was a brilliant ball. They've got two in the middle. Sterling's one of them. Couldn't finish it. The initial pass, though, from one side of the pitch to the other was outstanding. The flag was up anyway. It wouldn't have counted, but the vision and the ability of Mount to execute the ball was of a very high standard.
Now just break, capitalise on Milan's mistakes, and there's enough of them.
Sterling knows he's got Reece James over if he waits. He did wait, nice and patient. 3-0. Chelsea going through the gears. Reece James with the third goal tonight. And what could have been a tricky night in the Champions League is turning into an easy one for Chelsea.
Yeah, yet again Chelsea have just jumped on AC Milan's mistakes, trying to play out from the back, win the ball back, switch the play, and there's an air of inevitability. I mean, this is just so poor, so poor. Chelsea break.
Tied it up by Loftus-Cheek and cleared away by Kovacic. Aubameyang turns it round the corner. Would have been a race there in that regard as well.
Yeah. Well, it's great to see a lot of the players, a lot of those absolute legends in the history of AC Milan. I don't know what they'll be thinking about.
They're desperate to run at Thiago Silva. Should be a mismatch for pace, and he got the cross in too, but that was Reece James to run at Ballo Touré and whipped the cross in as well. That was taken by Tata Rosanu.
Yeah, Conor Gallagher does try and get across the near post.
The layoff there was by Rebic, and then the foul on Rafael Leao brings the free kick here to Milan. Yellow card for Thiago Silva. Free kick taken by Benacer, and the last touch there off Olivier Giroud. There was an important Chelsea head in the middle of all of that, just to divert the flight of the ball.
Yeah, Thiago Silva again.
Also.
I mean, it's just madness. Madness.
Diaz gets to the challenge of Jorginho. It's one of the rare times they've got four in the box. Origi's header wide and high. Be fascinated to know. And the handshake between the coaches, who will meet again next week, Graham Potter and Stefano Pioli. It's a big night for him. His first victory as the Chelsea manager in the Champions League, and it comes against AC Milan. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang with his first Champions League goal for the club tonight. Wesley Fofana scored.